There's Brady Bunch drama that you might not know about. Oh, oh, drama. Ooh, Travis, what kind of drama? Ooh, is it scalding hot tea? Ooh, oh, let me grab my mug. Oh, it's boiling. Could the drama be how Barry Williams not only tried to bone down his TV sister, but also his TV mom? Could it be that Robert Reed and showrunner Sherwood Schwartz, say that 5 times fast, absolutely hated each other? Ooh, oh, could it be how Robert Reed hid his sexuality from everyone except his TV wife? No, it's none of that. I'm not a drama channel. What do I look like to you? We're not gonna reheat nearly 50-year-old drama. No, instead, I want to talk about the spin-off that the Brady Bunch had in the early 1990s, simply called The Bradys.
Here's the story of the family Brady, a mom and dad with all their children grown. Our kids are now pursuing their dreams with families of their own. When our kids were small, their problems all were smaller. As they changed, so did their point of view. The world has taken on a larger meaning since the family grew. The Bradys, oh, the Bradys. That's how the Brady Bunch became the Bradys.
The Brady Bunch was a sitcom that aired all the way back in 1969, all the way up until 1974, about a big blended family, probably one of the first ones on TV. It's a story of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold like their mother, the youngest one in curls. It's the story of a man named Brady who was busy with 3 boys of his own. They were 4 men living all together, but they were all alone. Until the one day when this lady met this fella, and they knew that it was much more than a hunch. And so this crew, they somehow formed a family, and that's the way they all became After the Brady Bunch ended in 1974, there were several attempts at spin-offs, sequels, and reunions. Because, like any successful property, they were gonna milk it for all it was worth. There was Kelly's Kids, a spin-off of the Brady's Neighbors, for some reason, who adopted 3 multicultural children. Ken Berry from Mayberry RFD and Mama's Family led this ill-fated pilot, as it was not picked up for series. The Brady Kids, on the other hand, lasted for 2 seasons. It was an animated sitcom centered around the Brady Kids, obviously, and featured all the original child actors providing voices. The Brady Bunch Variety Hour was a variety show that ran for 9 whole episodes from 1976 to 1977. This show is notable for its fake Jan, as Eve Plum did not partake in this series. This show was an hour long and is apparently not canon.
The Brady Bunch Hour, starring Florence Henderson and Robert Reed, Maureen McCormick and Barry Williams, Jerry Michelle and Chris Knight, Susan Olsen and Mike Lookinland. With guest stars Vincent Price, Rip Taylor, H.R. Pulitzer, and N.D. Davis.
The Brady Girls Get Married was a TV movie about Marcia and Jan having a double wedding, and it's followed by The Brady Brides, a TV show where Marcia and Jan and their new husbands buy a house together. Hilarity ensues, I'm sure. Actually, you know what? Come to think of it, I'm not entirely sure. I didn't bother watching this show before this video. It sounded kind of boring to me.
It's a new life for two girls named Brady, who have left the bunch to make it on their own. Jan fell in love with a man named Philip, the nicest guy she'd known. In the meantime, along came Wally. He's different than Philip every way. Soon the girls are headed for a double wedding. A very special day. A house is too expensive for each couple. The only way to buy what they decide is to share the cost by moving in together. That's the way that they became the Brady Brides. The Brady Brides. The Brady Brides. That's the way they became the Brady Brides.
A Very Brady Christmas is one of my favorite Christmas specials, and it's pretty much the catalyst for the Brady's itself. The entire original cast returns, including Robert Reed, who we said before clashed with Shuri Schwartz. The only original cast member not to return was Susan Olsen, who played Cindy, the youngest daughter. She was replaced with Jennifer Runyon, who I gotta say, I like her better. She's got a better personality. She's got a better on-screen presence, better chemistry with the rest of the cast. It's a shame that she didn't continue on with the role, in my opinion. But now we get into the meat and potatoes, the pork chops and applesauce, if you will. Let's talk about the Bradys.
The Brady.
While the original Brady Bunch show was a sitcom with a laugh track and silly comical situations occurring each week, the Bradys decided to take a very different route, as it was an hour-long drama. Apparently, executives tried to bring up viewership when they saw it was failing by turning it into a comedy, by adding a laugh track over top of the hour-long drama. Because, you know, why not? Apparently, the show was supposed to be a series of 2 or 3 TV movies. One involving Bobby becoming a race car driver, a carryover from A Very Brady Christmas, getting into an accident and becoming paralyzed. This became the pilot but was promoted as the Brady 500. And I gotta admit, it's the strongest episode out of the whole series. It really should have been its own movie. Mike Lookinland, who played Bobby, gives a surprisingly good performance for being someone who I don't think really planned on having a career as an actor as an adult. It's cheesy and a little over the top and definitely melodramatic, but hey, it's an hour-long drama from the 90s. What did you expect? The rest of the episodes follow the family through their trivial business. It's nothing to really write home about, except for Robert Reed's Mike pursuing a political career. Oddly enough, I find this way more far-fetched than Bobby being a race car driver, because in the original series, Mike was an architect. It seems like a weird career shift to me. Jan and her husband are trying to have a baby. They can't, so they adopt. Marcia, who's not played by original actress Maureen McCormick, is an alcoholic, and her husband can't hold down a job, so they have to move back in with mom and dad. Marcia and Jan open their own catering company. Cindy is the least entertaining radio DJ and is trying to bone down her boss. And Peter breaks up with his girlfriend from A Very Brady Christmas, so he's just whoring it around town for 6 episodes. An unproduced script for an episode had Mike die in a fucking plane crash. Jesus Christ, tell us how you really feel, Sherwood Schwartz. Say that 5 times fast. This episode would also see Jan finally getting pregnant, Cindy getting proposed to, and Peter taking over Mike's position on the city council. Now, I'm not really sure that's how that works, but go off. The Brady's was definitely a roll of the dice. They tried something, and while I sort of enjoy it, it just didn't work and was canceled after 6 episodes. Maybe if it was made today, it would be more successful with weird, dramatic reboots of old sitcoms a la Bel Air being all the rage. Maybe it would work. Who's to say? The Brady's would be the last Brady Bunch affiliated project that Robert Reed would take part in, having only took part in all the other ones because of how much he loved the actors who played his children, as he would pass away in 1992 after a bout with colon cancer and complications from HIV. Ann B. Davis, who played beloved housekeeper Alice, would retire from acting in 1997 and pass away in 2014 from subdural hematoma, while Florence Henderson, one of the most beloved TV moms, would continue acting until her death in 2016 from heart failure. Barry Williams, Christopher Knight, Mike Lookaland, Marie McCormick, Eve Plum, and Susan Olsen would all take part in a very Brady renovation on HGTV, linking up with the Property Brothers to remodel the actual Brady Bunch house from the original show. The Brady Bunch has stuck in the pop culture zeitgeist for nearly 50 years. It's beloved by many and still plays in reruns today. Maybe one day it'll get the reboot treatment, but until then, you can pick up the entire Brady Bunch along with the Bradys and every other iteration of the show at your local Walmart for less than $90. Now that's a steal. I just realized that sounds like I'm sponsored by Walmart. I'm not, but if they wanted to. You know, I'm surprised that no one on my last video, or on TikTok for that matter, mentioned how I look like the love child of both Wayne and Garth. You had an opportunity, and you missed it. But we have come to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I haven't seen the Brady Bunch in a long time, and I found the Bradys one night while aimlessly searching for something to watch on YouTube, and it just drilled itself into my head and has stuck there ever since. But with that, my name is Travis. This is Wonder Nerd. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm here every single Monday. Come start your week off with me. Have some fun. I like movies and TV shows and stupid shit and whatnot. With that, remember, nerds rule.